Marina Webster, your host for Inspiring Kosa TV. And today I am going to interview Stephen Burns. Welcome, Stephen.
Thank you, Irina.
Stephen is an author of a book, Once a Splendid Coin. So, Stephen, can you tell me why you wrote this book and what kind of inspiration you had from this book?
I went to Hay, Riverina as a jackaroo in 1975, very interested in the merino sheep. At that time, the origin, the evolution of merino sheep was not well known, and I became very interested. I thought there'd be a story behind the ram that was on the shilling coin as a focus, point of focus. Eventually, about 6 years ago, I did get to start writing and researching this book, and whilst I was doing it, writing the story about the ram, focusing on the ram, I became interested in the shilling. And then I thought, well, I don't know very much about the shilling, or the coins in actual fact. There's not a lot of literature out there about the origins and the evolution of coins. So I thought, well, here's a chance to, in one book, focusing on one coin, tell the story of both. And that's basically what's happened.
Okay. So it is actually many coins, I can see it here. So you have a collection of coins?
No, these coins, no, you find them on various websites, and basically what it is, there's the first coin, and there's an evolution of coins through, so they're in a progression. So that's just a bit of a fancy thing there. So, and when people go through the book, they will find pictures of coins to illustrate what I've written.
Okay. Stephen, what is the connection between coins and the sheep?
Well, it's that coin there. It's the 1938 shilling. It is that ram who was the grand champion merino ram in the 1932 sheep show. His image was chosen to be put on to the coins in 1938. Now you understand that each time we have a change of monarch, we get a new coinage.
Yes.
And so in 1937, 38, leading into 38, obviously King George VI was coming up to be the new monarch, and they decided to have a new coinage. And for whatever reason, if you read my book, I've got some anecdotal evidence to suggest that ram there, the ram that was grand champion in 1932, his image was chosen to be on that coin.
Oh, fantastic.
And then it went right through then to 1966 till decimal currency came on, and then his image was used later on a couple of years ago in a commemorative coin that was, just, so it's still going around.
Okay, so you actually put a bit of history as well in this book, like history of Australia, or just history of coin development?
No, Irina, is the history of the evolution of the merino sheep and the evolution of the coin. So I've gone back to 10,000 BC and come right through to 1932 with the sheep, and I've gone back to 640 BC, coming right through to 1938 with the evolution of the coins.
That's fantastic.
So it's I mean, I was curious about the origin of these things, and I thought, well, if I'm curious, hopefully there's a few other people out there just as curious. There's not a book like this anywhere that I'm aware of. I know that there are books on the evolution of sheep. There are some books on the evolution of coins, but they are very difficult to get hold of. And so this is, I tried to, in my writing and my layout here, tried to make it as attractive and as so that people can get into it as easy as possible.
Yes, it's definitely a very unique book, and made me really interested to read it, and I will. Yeah. So how can people contact you Just to buy this book, or
Yeah,
where
well,
they can buy it?
Well, my email address is stephenburns1953 lowercase @gmail.com, and they can buy it through
inspiringbookshop.com.
And I'm going to be on the road at book launches and people that I know all around the countryside, getting out there and selling it.
New South Wales?
Oh, into Queensland and into Victoria. I'm going to go everywhere. And
basically national tour.
Yes, yeah. I mean, I've already got bookshops in Queensland and Victoria lining up to
Fantastic.
take it, yeah. And obviously through the Riverina and yeah.
Oh. Okay, fantastic. Yes, very good plan. So I wish you good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah, and I definitely will read your book, and I really recommend everyone to buy this book and read it.
Okay.
Thank you, Stephen.
Thanks, Irina.